Hello. Do apologise for being about a minute late for anybody who's actually turned up on time. Shortly, in a bit, Grandad's going to be joining us. We're going to be chatting regarding where we've gone and where we're going to within the radio station. If there's anybody here, just put a one in the chat too, or if you feel like, within reason. Thank you very much. Now, seriously, folks, we're going to be having quite a good show, hopefully. Well, compared to what there has been in the past. The millions and millions of people who are watching us at this moment in time. And good evening and welcome. I suppose you want to go up and say hello, Rasta. You're more than welcome to. I shall put the link in as soon as I can figure out how to do it, you know. That simple, really. So, if you want to come on up, the link's in the chat. Oh, there was one person, then there's nobody. Oh, well, never mind. Such is life. Anybody else? Anybody at all? I can see there's 10 people watching at the moment. The numbers are increasing. It's absolutely fantastic. I just want to say thanks very much for showing your interest. I know you're still here, but you're not showing. You can come on up if you wish. I think StreamYard's having one of those, let's have a look and see how many people's around and give me the wrong information. Is the link still showing for you, Rasta? Rasta Man Ralph. I'm not going to play any music this time. The last time I played music, I got copyrighted 4 times. It didn't do anything. Yeah, I know a bad signal can be. I've had problems off and on all day. You wouldn't believe it, on a wireless signal, it's supposed to be getting over 300. Okay, T, you can see the link. You don't have to come up. If you want to, it's nice to see you. Nice to see you in the chat. One of you's not showing. Don't know which one, but hey. I really am waiting on Grandad to turn up. Apparently it's on a slow boat from Hull, or wherever it is he's coming from. He's got a few things to do. He's trying to sort out his internet connection as well. Poor man. We do have a first to put in, but unfortunately I've not been able to link it. So I'm going to see whether or not I can copy it and paste rather than just looking at that. Give me a second. I'll see if I can actually upload it and give you something to watch. Oh, well, it's not going to work that way either. Right. See if I can open up YouTube. Get into my channel and see whether or not I can upload the latest promo. That's a polite way of saying okay. I hate it when you're trying to do something on the internet and all you get is a little wheel going round and round and round. Now this is going to be one of those lives where nothing goes according to plan. Not that I've got a plan as such. I just thought, as I've got so many hours to use up on stream, I might as well start doing it, using it. Actually, if you go into Telegram, folks, it's on Telegram, on Fake Mike News, Fake Mike Real News, and if you're lucky enough to be in either or, it's also in Justice as well. So let's see what we've got and who we've got. Yeah, not long, about 2'2", I think it is, Rastaman, to be honest. Maybe 3 foot. They keep moving the goalposts, so we're still hoping. I want to try and get the radio show. The aim is by the end of the year. I think we're going to be cutting it fine because the technical issue that we've got with the servers can't be resolved as quickly as I would like it to be. And both Grandad and I are thinking about how we're going to move forward and what we're going to be doing. Oh, Rasta, do you want to come on up, sir? You should be able to get into the stream shortly. Okay. Decline. Sorry, not you, the StreamYard.
I tried to do StreamYard the other night, but for some reason
there we go.
Wouldn't let us.
You still got your camera on. Just thought I'd let you know.
You know, I want to show you me puppy.
Oh, right, pardon. It's a bit early in the evening for that sort of talk. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You never know who might be watching.
Who's that? That's Ziggy Puppy Pup.
Yeah.
Instead of Snoop Doggy Dogg, Ziggy Puppy Pup.
That looks really good. Very cute.
You know he doesn't like cameras.
Nah, he's big camera shy.
You
want to show off, do you?
Hi, T.
Hi, Rasta. Hi, Grim.
Hello.
Evening.
Can you hear me okay? Because I'm on mobile, so I don't know how it is.
Whatever the show is.
I can hear, yeah.
Oh, absolutely perfect.
Cool.
Oh, we can hear you, so can everybody else.
Cool. So you're hoping by the start of January now then, yeah? For the station?
31st of December
okay.
Is what we're aiming for. What the problem is that there's a technical hitch on the server, and we're waiting on the people who look after the technical side to sort it out.
So
Someone
it's
got
not
their
something.
YouTube on.
No, it was on. Sorry, mate. That was
Okay.
me. I'm looking at the chat on another device. Like, you
Oh,
know.
that's fine. Just mute
Hi,
it for
Wolf
us.
Lover. So.
Wolf Lover, hello. Come on up. Don't be shy.
Let's
We
party.
don't bite. We don't bite.
No. Is it going to be party time on New Year's Eve then? If you go on New Year's Eve?
If I can, yes. Yes.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I can't. Oh, hang on. Sorry, Bert. I removed you. 1, 2, 2. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Hi, Bear. How are you?
Oh, you're right. Can you hear me all right, yeah?
Yes, thank you. I've lost Rasta. I don't know where he's gone.
Rasta man Ralph.
Sam said that you might be live for New Year's Eve.
Well, the show will be live, as in the radio station will be live, but I can't guarantee I'll be doing anything, to be honest. It'll probably be pre-recorded stuff, provided we get enough people sorted and get some content. I would like to try and get something sorted and actually do some sort of live show, but we just seem to be having so many technical issues and compatibility issues. The best way we can do it is to record it via Skype. Use Skype because it's a better platform. We can actually record it then, and then put it out afterwards. But if I did it on New Year's Eve, I think probably everybody would be pissed as farts. If I'm allowed to say that.
Yeah. Possibly. There's a chance of that. Especially if is it Boris who stopped us going out to celebrate New Year or something? Or I read something about there being no New Year's Eve in London.
No, they cancelled that last year.
I thought Sadiq was trying to stop New Year, but I don't know what's going on. It's, you know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Hello, Rasta. Nice to see you got back.
The dog tripped over my wire and pulled my phone holder off.
Nice.
The dog got excited.
No, he just walked past me charger wire and pulled my phone off the bed and switched it off. But he's cool.
Sorry, I got cats wandering around figuring out what's going on. Who's he talking to?
Animals are so unpredictable, aren't they?
So are humans.
Yeah, so I find lately. But you got animals, pets.
Don't lie.
I know Bear's got kids, but I just wondered. Sorry.
Yeah. Bear, have you got any animals apart from children? I mean, have you got any pets? Oh, he's muted himself. He's gone for a walk.
Sorry, mate, what did you say? Have I got any pets?
Yeah, apart from the obvious answer.
No, well, yeah, 3 children, mate. That's more than enough pets, thanks.
That's what I thought.
But these pets don't come with cages, unfortunately.
Or muzzles.
I saw the banter between.
Or muzzle.
I saw the banter. I saw the banter, Bear. Was it between you and Mrs. BBAE? Was it last night or this morning? Was it on George's channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it made me laugh.
I believe there's a truce in the communities, from what I've been hearing. Any comment?
Well, this is news to me. What do you mean, a truce in the community?
A truce between two communities.
Oh, two.
I haven't actually. I can't can't confirm, but there's a lot of rumours going around on other people's lives that there's been a meeting of two bigwigs, and
I don't ever think that the guy that thinks he's
they've,
king, that we all know he's not,
seem to have got
ever
on.
True.
Oh, hang on. Let's not go in that direction. Let's keep it respectful,
Okay.
so to
Sorry.
speak. Yeah, I just heard. Yeah, it's all right. I just wanted to ask whether or not anyone else had heard the rumours going around on the lives.
Not been on YouTube all day, really. Not being around on YouTube
No,
all day.
I caught it, but I
I've
wasn't
got no
sure.
idea. Rumours about what?
Well, I know that roster. I know that roster. I'm only joking. No, I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen anything myself, so I can't say for definite one way or the other. I just thought, okay, I shall ask around. But if nobody's
I'd be extremely
heard
shocked,
anything,
I think.
yeah, well,
No.
I'm sort of taken aback. But if there is,
Do you know what? Sorry, I'm trying. So, where have you heard this? And who are you on about? It's like you're almost talking in riddles a bit, Grim. I can't.
I'm always
simple
talking in
people like me,
riddles.
you've got to put it really simple for.
Okay. The two bigwigs in YouTube, right? Apparently, we're having a chat on the live this morning on Twitch and YouTube.
Right.
It was being streamed, I believe, and there was a truce announced, or there's a strong possibility of a truce. Sort of respectful and not nobody is these two aren't going to be having a go at each other, etc. And the sort of word going around is that everybody else needs to be respectful of it on both sides. And I thought, well, actually, it'd be great if that was the case. And it would save a hell of a lot of hassle for people. And it, it might help the community as a whole. But, as I say, I just thought I'd ask if anybody'd heard anything.
I've been on a few lives today and I've not heard that nowhere.
Yeah, I heard it on... Oh, God, what's his name now? Shax, I think it is.
Sparky Shack.
Shady?
That's the one, yeah.
Shady?
That's where I heard it. No, not Shady, Sparky Shax.
Right, so
Oh,
Buzz
Sparky Shack.
was clearly live on Twitch.
Well, as far as I know, well, let's get the cat out of the bag. As far as I know, Live Free and Buzz had a meeting live. Apparently, Live Free went into Buzz's live. They had a conversation, and out of that, there was some sort of expected truce regarding what's been going on. But I don't know. I say I didn't watch it, so I can't comment firsthand. But it's what
Oh, that's one person. That's one person calling a truce with another person. I still always think he's a bellend.
Well,
it's as simple as that, mate. I'm afraid.
well, you know me. I'm off.
One person makes up for Buzz, so everyone else shuts up. Unfortunately, it don't work like that.
Yeah, well, you know me. All I'm doing is putting it out there. I am neutral and independent. I just wonder whether or not anybody else had heard this rumour. Hello, Doghouse.
Hey, Doghouse.
But
Hello,
if anybody, has heard anything or wants to make a respectful comment,
And I'd be surprised. I'm not saying it didn't happen.
I'm more than happy.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but I'd be surprised.
Well,
I would too.
No, I just thought, thought I'd ask the question. But, while you're here, there, are we going to be able to sort out our meeting sometime? Where you could open.
We can even.
Do you want to? Would you like to put it off until next week?
No, we can do tomorrow if you want.
Do it tomorrow. Okay, for definite.
Yeah, I won't let you down this time. I promise.
We'll go.
I'm being serious. I'll do it tomorrow. Seriously, I'll do it tomorrow. No problem.
Okay, not a problem.
Then.
No, it's not that as well. It was on about New Year's Eve and that bloody radio. Like, no good wait until next week, is it? We'll do it tomorrow. If you can do tomorrow, we'll do tomorrow.
Yeah, no problem. Any time from 7 for me. Is okay.
Yeah, we'll stick to the time I said before, 8 o'clock, mate. And that time,
that's fine.
Kids will probably be in bed as well.
Yeah. Oh, if they're out and about, it's not a major issue for me.
I'll do that tomorrow.
No problem. I'll send you the link on Skype, and hopefully Grandad can make it.
One question. Is there any news on that idea that was talked about that I gave you a few suggestions for?
Yeah, do you know what? No one else has got behind me, Bumblebee, on it, and it's not really something that
serious?
I could hold by myself.
I thought Anne-Marie would, and a few others.
Yeah, but Anne-Marie's not got she has got a channel as such, but I was hoping for some more of kind of like the auditors that I kind of work alongside or kind of associate with would have kind of jumped on it.
It's only 3 days now, or 2.
Do you know what? It's annoying, right? I'll be straight with you. It's annoying. There's so many ideas I've got, and I keep trying to put them to people, and no one wants to. So, New Year anyway. New Year, I might just have to kind of like just focus on me, and because I can only put things out to people so much, man. Can't do everything by myself. It's account.
I just thought there was quite a few good ideas that came up, not just from me that night. There was a few others. And
I agree.
It could be so much fun and unite so many people from different channels.
Totally
and you could have done like 4 hours per channel. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or 3 hours, depending on how many people you had. Sorry?
No one wants to work together. Everyone talks a good talk, but when it actually comes to getting shit done, no one wants to know.
I'm so sorry, but are you going to be live until Christmas Day, or?
I'm hoping so, and I'm hoping again other people are going to do like a slot as well, so that there's something like continuously going throughout the day. But again, I've put it to a few people. I shall put it to them again. I have made a group in like the last 48 hours for just orders, but whether people will use it and communicate is another thing.
Am I here?
Yeah, still here. Hopefully they will.
What did he say? I have made a
group. He's done a group for auditors to join, and hopefully they'll use it as a way of communicating with each other.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, because then you've got people who can coordinate, hopefully, and it's like with the lives at the moment. There can be about 4 lives on, not to mention premieres. So if we can get more and more, then coming through, it'd be great, and to talking to each other, and then maybe structure the lives better during the week, so there's not so many of them, and sort of take it in turns. There's 7 days in a week.
I agree. You can one evening night you can find 4 lives on at the same time, and then another night you might just find a massive gap of a few hours.
But listen, I'm going to try one more thing. I'm going to try getting people to work together on some ideas for these lives. If no one wants to know, I'm just going to literally jump in my own lane, stay in it, and just do my thing. And with the ideas I've got, I'll just roll with them by myself because can't sit around waiting forever for people to want to do something. Do you know what I mean?
True.
Yeah, you got to move forward. You never move. Shouldn't be looking backwards. You should always look forwards and make a plan so that it suits everybody. For you with me. If they want to do it, then great. If they don't, then again, that's down to them. At the end of the day, Hi, Gypsy. Nice to see you.
Hi, Gypsy. Long time no see.
I was going to say, I'm in the gold community, right, on YouTube, and most gold prospectors watch each other's channels and do communicate about doing lives at different times so that we're not on at the same time, if you know what I mean. So, and that works,
Well, that's the sort of thing that I was thinking. It's if you have there's 7 days in a week, and if you got 3 or 4 people wanting to do regular lives, and then you've only got a couple of people who don't want to do them but are happy to help out on lives, then you've got the makings there of a good rotation. But I don't know how it's going to work, to be honest. It'd be nice if there was communication and coordination. That would be fantastic. I noticed there's nobody around. I thought, you know what? I'll have a go at putting on the live for half an hour or so, and see how many people joined and how people feel.
I did a one the other night. I tried to get on StreamYard, but it wouldn't work. So I had to do it on YouTube. And it went all private, and I've got copyrights, and I think I had 30 people watching, but I don't know how to get it on.
Did you play music to get a copyright or clips?
Oh, aye. Loads of music for a couple of hours.
That'll be the reason.
Baz Outdoors is quite good for playing his own music,
I'm not bothered. I know I've got loads.
I enjoy Baz Outdoors.
Yeah, he's funny, isn't he? As well.
Once you get over 1,000 subscribers, you don't.
But I was wondering, can anybody tell us how to do the StreamYard? Because on a mobile, for some reason it wouldn't work.
How many subs have you got?
403 the last time I checked.
It should. So, how do you do your StreamYard? Do you do it through the app or through the web browser?
Well, I've got the app on my phone. I've just pressed it on that.
Yeah. Get rid of the app. Get rid of the app and do it through web browser.
Right. Just go on.
You might find it'll work and try it that way. When I tried to do it through the app, it wouldn't work either. I had to do it all through web browser.
Right.
And I always have ever since. I've never used that app.
Right. Oh. Right.
Now you know.
Mint. Cheers out.
Well, that was.
Because I couldn't. It was only me, and I can talk to other people that way as well. I can get a few people on.
Yeah, but if you do try again, you do it through the web browser, you probably get more people wanting to join. I mean, there could have been people wanting to join when they were watching you, but because you're doing it direct through YouTube Studio, I don't think you can add anybody. Something like Restream or StreamYard. To be honest, I don't know which is better, StreamYard or Restream.
It was crap. It was weird,
Yeah, Rasta, your signal's going in and out.
I've never heard of that one.
What, Restream?
You know, is it yeah, okay.
Yeah. I seem to have problems with it. It just slows everything up. I think it needs a lot of memory on a laptop. I don't know what it'd be like on a phone.
I'm out of memory.
I've lost so much memory these days.
What's the memory? Sorry.
Yeah, forgot that one.
It's like that with me, but with my fibro for many days. It's like, did we have that conversation? Seriously? Do you know what I mean?
Well, sometimes when people are chatting on YouTube, now I can see everyone's name because it's there, right? So I know, apart from the fact there's only 4 people here in total.
Yeah.
And I've got people in the chat. I struggle to put names to voices unless it's Crinkle.
Yeah. Some people got distinct voices, like Master One, haven't they? Master One's got such a distinct voice. Have you heard Master One?
No, not a lot anyway.
And you would never miss a true AB voice, would you? Do you know what I mean?
Oh no, no, so that would be something. If you actually
people, and like Live Free, they've got distinct tones and voices. Now, I'm not too bad with that side of things always, but what I can't do is if you play a song, I can't actually match an artist on many occasions. It's like there's a block there. Unless I've heard it maybe 500 times, you can play me a song that I'm familiar with, and I'm like, oh yeah, I like this song. A clue who it is, even though it's one of my favourites. Got me? My memory doesn't work like that, but might be partly down to a type of dyslexia I've got.
Yeah. Well, so we all have similar well, I won't say similar problems. Yeah. I have problems with my memory. I forget things. Even when I'm chatting about them, I know exactly what I'm going to be saying or doing. So it's going to be interesting when I have conversations on the radio, isn't it?
Just go, where was it?
I do that all the time.
Who was I talking to? What were we talking about? That's always, like, hang on a minute. I'm having a conversation, then somebody says something else. Conversation or question is answered, and then I can't get back to the conversation.
Yep.
And in the house, I actually leave a visual prompt out. So if the washing machine, if the laundry has been put on, I will leave the washing basket outside of the washing machine. Yeah. And even though it's in the way, I leave it there. And then I know that when I go out, it's like, oh yeah, there's a washing basket on the floor. There might be washing in the washing machine to empty. But I feel so, like, how bad am I going to be if I ever get dementia? Do you know what I mean? I'm going to be, no, my name's not T. Hey?
Well, go into a shop, walk into a shop and forget exactly what I've walked in for. And I'll come out with everything but what I went for.
Yeah. Do you go through the list as well as when you go in and then come out with the main thing that you needed?
Yeah. Sorry, Rasta. You were fading in and out again.
I was going to say, it's worse if you go in with a list and then forget to even look at it.
Yeah, I've done that.
Did you hear that?
Well, the missus will say to me, you've only got 4 things to remember, and I say, well, text it to me, and then I forget to take the phone.
The amount of times I've made a list at home, and then it's like, right, I'm going shopping, pick up keys, like in the past, pick up keys, like pick up my phone, and, my bag, and my shopping bags, and then I'm at the shop and I'm like,
the list
The list, I think, is still on the kitchen table. And I've spent 30 minutes looking for the list in the car at the car park. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to ring it. And then I come back.
You sometimes text.
Instead of reporting the list of 4. So then the next day you've got to go again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you remember the list, but then you see some other offers and you buy more.
Yes. Yeah. Or I know I need something. So, I mean, the missus orders stuff in, gets delivered. And I mean to tell her we need it. And I forget to. And then later on, she says, right, shopping's due at such and such a time. Okay. Did you order? Well, you didn't tell me you needed it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I do silly things like that.
I'll tell you what's good for your memory.
Brain?
Folic acid and vitamin B12 and Marmite has if you like Marmite.
Marmite.
It's really good for you.
Sounds like you're swearing there with Marmite.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people actually like Marmite. It's something you either like or you hate.
I'm a definitely hater.
Yeah.
I've heard Vegemite's a lot worse. Like.
I've got to ask a question. I wonder if anybody actually knows what peanut butter and jello sandwiches are. I've heard it a lot in films from the States.
Jam.
Jelly?
Peanut butter and jam.
Yeah, peanut butter and jam, man.
Strawberry jam or red jam.
I was trying to figure out why would you put jelly on a peanut butter sandwich?
Were they called jam? Jelly?
I mean, again, that's the other question, but you know, I've always wondered what that is. Thank you for clearing that one up.
I'm not a peanut butter person, but like, just the thought of putting it together is like, nah.
I hate peanut butter.
You don't like?
I don't mind the taste. It's a bit claggy, you know.
Yeah. I'd rather eat something like biscotti, you know, like biscotti spread.
Yeah.
As opposed to like something like peanut butter, but I wouldn't even dream of putting out with jam. Do you know what I mean? When I first heard it, and I was like, "You what?" It's like putting lemon curd with cheese. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that doesn't sound right. Make sense.
And I've never tried lemon curd with cheese, but I wouldn't want to.
Lemon curd's lovely. I love that.
Yeah, lemon curd's lovely. They used to do something called lime curd, but I haven't been able to find it. You know, I think I only ever tried it once, and I was like, wow.
It was probably one of those things that didn't quite work, didn't sell enough of.
No, I saw it running for a few years. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't a product that just came on the shelves for 6 months and disappeared. I even saw some supermarkets doing their own version. Oh, right. Maybe it's just like not as popular as it was like, 10 years ago. Or maybe it's the fact that I can only shop online at the moment.
I was going to say, what does biscotti taste like? What's it made out of?
Well, you know those biscuits called Biscoff? It's basically them like crunched down and made into like a smooth paste or a crunchy paste. Really nice. But you know like you go to some of those posher coffee shops, sometimes like you'll get a biscuit with a red band around it and like in a plastic little plastic bag of its own.
I think I know what you mean.
Sealed up and it's got red and white on the cover.
I've never been to one of them.
It's called Biscoff, and I heard that it was a combination of a biscuit and coffee in like the biscuit. That's how it was created. I heard that was a story.
Cool.
So, but it's really nice, and the spread is gorgeous. Even you can get like a syrup to drizzle over like pancakes and other things like ice cream. So my mate loves it.
But I've never tried the spread.
Yeah, you can get a smooth and a crunchy. I definitely suggest you try it.
I don't know if where I go shopping.
I've never put it in a sandwich though. I've put it on like shortbread and things like that, or eating it out the jar. Yep. I've heard people will eat peanut butter out the jar, so But one day I was like, one day there was still some on my spoon that I use, and I was like, you know what? I've used all my biscuits up. Oh, I just put it in my gob, and I was like, actually, this is quite nice straight out the jar. And a mate was talking to me, and she was like, I eat biscotti straight out the jar, and I'm like, yeah, I've just tried it. It's amazing. It's not claggy like peanut butter would be, and it's not oily. I think that's maybe why I don't like peanut butter, because it can be a bit oily, can't it?
Especially when it's warm.
Sometimes, aye.
Hi then.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Nutella?
Nah.
I don't know. It's okay, I suppose, but it's that sour taste of the hazelnuts, which I kind of get away with.
You know what, Rasta? I don't like the hazelnut in any chocolate spread. Chocolate spread has got to be chocolate spread.
Well, what would you put chocolate spread on?
Sandwiches?
Sandwiches?
Yeah, as a kid.
That sounds alien.
No. Back in the 80s, one of my aunts used to work at a chocolate and sweet company, and if they had broken lids, particularly on the chocolate spread, or like sweets that hadn't been properly wrapped, or like something wasn't quite right but they were still edible, it all went to staff shop, and we used to go pick her up and would get like pots of like chocolate spread, and it used to be dark and like quite if you lifted it up, it wasn't so solid, it'd be quite runny, that it would be like quite stringy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you like dunk the knife in, you had to be careful like to wrap it round the knife before you dragged it across your mum's like tablecloth and then spread it on your bread or toast. And I could go for, if I was allowed, I would go for a pot of that a week. I'd have it on toast. I'd definitely have it on bread, and I'd go to school with chocolate spread sandwiches, so that they got stopped.
All hyper
Hey?
All hyperactive of the chocolate.
Yeah, I think maybe that was why, but sometimes like having it on toast. But it was, I think it was Cadbury's own chocolate spread. It used to come in like a tub about the size of the Dairy Lee tub.
Oh yeah.
And the chocolate spread was quite, like, if you looked at it, you wouldn't have said it was milk chocolate compared to a milk chocolate bar. It was quite dark, and it was quite rich, and the flavour you got off it, I'll never forget it. Do you know what I mean? And this is like 40 years on.
Nice.
But I used to die for that. I'd be like, oh, where are we going, Mum and Dad? And they wouldn't say. And then it'd be like, we turn up to pick up my auntie, and it's like, oh, the lady with chocolate spread, when I was like really young. So, but
I used to.
Digestives.
Do you want to speak?
I'm just saying, we used to eat chocolate spread with either toast or digestives and marshmallow.
This is Gina, by the way.
That would have been awesome with marshmallow.
Well, my chunky Geordie, actually.
Gina.
Hi, Gina.
Gina.
There you go.
Hello, Gina.
Hello.
You can now turn around and say that you've spoken to the Grim Reaper.
I speak to him every day.
No comment.
Not you.
Well, there isn't another one. So, what would you like to see on... Sorry, I'll rephrase this because it's not see. What would you like to hear on the radio? What sort of topics?
What, like, I don't know, 5G?
About what? Sorry?
5G?
Yeah, talk about 5G. I think it's really good. You get a good connection.
People need their freedom.
Oh, freedom.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Pro-choice thing.
Standing up together. You know? Oh, it's starting to snow.
Is it?
No, it's not.
It is here.
Might be where he is.
Where's here?
I'm a couple of miles away from the centre of Britain. Not the centre of where? Britain, not England, but Britain. You know, the whole island. I'm in the very middle.
Oh, right, okay.
Near the Roman Wall. Hadrian's Wall.
Hadrian's Wall, yeah.
Oh, Hadrian's Wall. So quite far up north.
So
Hadrian's Wall was like between England and Scotland, but maybe I'm wrong.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was built to keep the Scots out.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It didn't work.
Having been brought up in West Country and near the Severn Bridge, you used to pay to come out of Wales. And my dad always used to say it was to keep the Welsh in Wales. Because they wouldn't pay the money to come across the Severn Bridge like to England.
Well, why didn't they just go up to North Wales and go into Chester?
But it's a very long journey. Like if you're going like to London to go up. Wales to get across. Like if you live in
the other way now, isn't it?
South,
Now you have to pay. Now you pay to get into Wales, don't you? But not out.
I haven't been down there for. I haven't been near the Severn Bridge for maybe about 15 years, so I wouldn't have a clue now. But it always used to pay to get out of Wales, not get into Wales, which I find quite weird.
They didn't want you there.
The other side of the Severn Bridge in like England. And I actually said to my dad one day, but we're all part of the same country, aren't we, Dad? The UK. Do you know what I mean?
Well, no.
That in itself
I'm talking of like back in the 80s, like you were like, oh, well, it's part of the same country, you know, Great Britain.
Great Britain, man.
Yeah.
Do you know, it's so nice listening to youngsters talk about as if they're old. Back in the 80s.
Youngsters.
Yeah.
Millennium.
No, he's on about us. We're the youngsters.
I'm 45.
Well, I'm 50 next year, so I'm not a young'un, Grim.
I'm not either. I'm 47.
You're 47. I know Bear's in his early to mid 30s. Yep, yeah. I'm still the oldest git around, so I'm quite happy with that. So, when you talk about freedom, are you referring to being able to talk about what you want without being censored?
Well, we know that one. Yeah, just basically tell people to stop listening to the bollocks and just live like they used to live. That's the only way to do it. Just do things without restrictions in your own mind. You know, don't even think about it. It doesn't even come into my life. You know, I've always just done what I want to do when I want to do it.
I do, but
you know, I've never been stopped. You know, I've never been stopped. Nobody's questioned us, and I just look at all these clowns with masks on and that. And think, fucking hell, like. If you know what I mean, I don't even recognise.
What about censorship?
Yeah, well, yeah. That's the whole reason why you have to do it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
you know.
Yeah. Another topic.
Oh, I mean, on YouTube, you got. Yeah, go on.
Another topic that I think might be good for and be interesting is maybe something along the lines of discrimination with an illness or disability, like the stigma that you even get from professionals. And it's like, you know, there's many parts of that you could cover, like if, say, you are a blue badge holder and you get out of the car and you can walk to the supermarket, you're being judged, and you don't know why that person's got a blue badge. They might actually have a false leg. They might be dying. They might be in agony, but not showing it, or they might have an anxiety disorder. But to say, oh, well, that person can walk, they shouldn't have a blue badge.
People have been like that with me.
There's so much invisible illness. Do you know what I mean?
I've got,
and you can't tell if a person is wearing one of these new prosthetic legs, whether they're wearing a false leg, because they've got hinges at like the knee and the ankle.
And they move normally, right?
So when they're wearing a full trouser, it's very difficult, even for somebody who's like, you know, who's like in the health profession, to know that they've got a false leg.
I've got a disability. I've got something called hereditary multiple exostosis, and it's spurs of exostosis.
Yeah.
And basically, it's spurs of bone going to like a point shape, like a spur shape into a point all around my body, all around.
Do you get them on your heels as well? Because that's a common place, isn't it?
I've got them everywhere. Pretty much every bone on my body's got them on. And I've had an operation once.
Nasty.
But you know, with all the technology in this day and age, they had to hammer and chisel each lump off for an hour.
Yeah.
Each lump. 5.5 hours I was under, and I woke up in agony, and I never wanted to do that again. Like, so yes, I know what you mean. Nobody can see.
But then you live in pain with the spurs, like touching other bony parts of the body or other parts of the body, and sometimes you will need that done again. Do you know what I mean?
No.
But no one can see it while you're walking down the street, can they? How much pain or discomfort?
These days I limp a bit like it. I'm saying these days I've got a bit of a limp and I can't really walk very well. So it's quite obvious these days. But I've had quite a lot of discrimination through like benefits and people calling us like
I have a disability and health problems too, Rasta. I'm actually in a wheelchair. I'm a wheelchair user. But you know, like, and people don't realise that every day is a challenge. Like, I'm getting like the wheelie bin men, for instance, are supposed to pick up my bin and return it. Nope, they don't return it. They leave it up the driveway. And then I caught the wheelie bin man, because we have either your main bin or your recycling bin. It's every other week, like collection. And I managed to catch a bin man this week. And I said, look, could you make sure that the black bin's returned? And he said, oh, I've been off a few weeks. And I was like, okay, because it hadn't been returned like the past 3 times. And he was like, oh, well, I've been off. And I was like, yeah. And he said, how do you find the service? And I said, well, to be honest, a bit shoddy. And he was like, sorry? And I was like, well, you can see that I'm in a wheelchair. I said, how do you expect me to get a bin back?
That's ridiculous. You can't use one hand, can you? You know, like.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're trying to move the wheelchair and you're trying to hold a wheelie bin. And it is actually pre-arranged that they collect from my garden and they return to the garden, but they leave it like 30 meters away. Do you know what I mean?
I tell you what. No, what I was going to say was either one of two things. Either write to them, write to the main office, and say that you really need that done for your circumstances, or the other one, which I found out worked really well, the Citizens Advice recently helped us, well, basically told us to contact my MP about my benefits taking like 7 months to get sorted out.
Contact your local
and it got sorted out instantly. So fucking, I thought MP, fucking MP, you know. But
sadly, my MP is one of those that votes against anything that will benefit the vulnerable.
The thing is, though, MPs work for themselves.
No, but if it's about the homeless, the disabled, he won't vote in a favour, like as in like something positive. If it's like, you know, withdrawing the £20 that was put on benefit to help people, he won't go like say, yeah, keep the £20. He would like, nah. Like, he's never been in the situation, and the best part is that they reckon that he ignores 95% of his correspondence from constituents. Yet he keeps getting in.
Well, if he doesn't get voted for,
now how he gets
won't get in.
Not Tory.
But he keeps getting in time after time.
Well,
and the whole town has been run down.
Well, the problem with MPs, B. The problem with MPs is that they work for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They don't work for the people. Now,
this is it.
Joanne's put a couple of comments in, so thanks for that, Joanne. And Stangu's just put something very well. I won't say controversial because I actually think he's right. And that is that freedom is just another word for nothing left to lose. Which, if you think about it, if we want freedom, we're going to have to fight for it because we don't have anything left at the moment at all. Even on here, we are being censored. You're not allowed to say anything. They get you on the most ridiculous things that you can think of just by saying the wrong word. And they twist it, which is a problem, which is the reason why we need a platform where we can say what we want. Or, I mean, I have no problem with people coming on with a controversial point of view and discussing it, so long as you know they're respectful. You know, I think that's the most important thing, is to be respectful to each other.
Hi, Joanne. Hi, Strangu. Thank you. Some lovely comments, Joanne. Jump up, Joanne.
I don't know whether Joanne's at work. She might be.
Big up, Joanne.
Yeah, I've spoken to Joanne.
Hello, Strangu.
I hope you've made contact with a certain person that you've been trying to contact. So,
well,
that was to Joanne, yeah?
Yeah. Joanne's really nice. She doesn't really have a bad word to say about anybody, but I'd hate to be on the wrong side of her.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if she changed her name from bird to pigeon? Oh, sorry, I shouldn't mention pigeons.
Oh, pigeons. Don't. Was it your channel, Bear, one night? It was, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
With Ronnie from London.
Yeah, that was a fun night.
Yeah, I literally almost fell off my chair, and the amount of times I had to go to the toilet because I was just laughing so much.
It was hilarious. It was very good, very well controlled. I thought.
Start, but I joined and I was like, "Oh, pigeons! This is going to be a bit." And then I heard how bonkers this guy was, or appeared to be, and I was like. Then everybody was laughing, and I was like, what did I miss? And then I could hear a bit more, and I was like, you know what? This is therapy. Do you know what I mean? This is like boosting. Everybody's like,
on a serious note,
spirit. Hey?
On a more serious note, has anyone actually ever seen a baby pigeon?
Don't you start.
They start in an egg. They're in an egg, aren't they?
I know that. But have you ever seen a baby pigeon? Ever?
You're being serious?
I've seen some baby birds out of a nest, but I wouldn't know what birds they were because they didn't have any fluff on them, feathers. Got me?
Yeah, they don't come with name tags either.
Okay, even a young pigeon, you don't see a young pigeon, do you?
Not until they're old enough to leave the nest, like.
Yeah, they've got to learn to fly
You see
first.
a lot of like large ones and like medium-sized ones. Do you know what I mean? But I get that you see like children pigeons,
Children pigeons.
Pigeons.
Okay, so
do you know what I mean?
Do you ever see the adolescents ones? They're learning how to crap on you. And they keep missing you.
I used to breed them. I used to keep pigeons, and they had little ones, like little chamois leather skins with no little neat feathers coming out, like when they're really little.
Well, I
you
found.
wouldn't know if it was a pigeon. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
about 5 months ago, that whole conspiracy theory about pigeons was exposed, and the people who thought it up they did it to explain how conspiracy theories start and how people will latch onto it. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was. Sorry, Bear.
No, I was just going to say maybe they might have thought that they were coming up with this conspiracy theory, but actually maybe they kind of onto the right thing, onto the right track.
Well,
seriously, on a serious note though, I've never seen a baby pigeon, and I think it's strange, but the only time you see a pigeon is when they're all kind of like relatively the same size, and no, I'm not buying that. Where are all the baby ones?
Can't believe you're getting into a pigeon debate again.
It's my fault. I'll hold my hand up.
No. I get that. But where are they between that time of leave? I don't believe that they stay in that nest until they look like a fully grown pigeon.
Maybe they go to pigeon school and they're boarders.
Maybe.
Well, they can't fly very well, so they just stay close to the nest.
Has anybody bothered to Google like baby pigeons or anything?
And why is it also that when you go into like an area where like there's not many people, you see no pigeons? As soon as you get to a like big populated area, pigeons everywhere.
And they shit everywhere.
Exactly.
Do they just? Well, people are just messy and they'll waste loads of food and throw it about. So they think, might get in.
Maybe. Or they're spying.
Well, that as well. I'm not saying they're not, like,
Bear, to answer this debate, what you need to do is find somebody that has homing pigeons and ask if they've ever bred anything.
That don't count. That's like saying, find me somebody that can take me back to the original, I don't know, wild Staffordshire Bull Terrier. They don't exist anymore. They're all domesticated.
I thought some people still raced out homing pigeons. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. They do, but what I'm saying is they're domesticated, aren't they? So the likelihood is they're like some of the very few that are left.
I used to keep homing pigeons crossed with tumblers, and they would tumble in the sky. They'd just start rolling around in the sky when they were flying. They would just fly along and then tumble. And then
that's because their programming has gone wrong.
Because the telephone signals, yeah.
Standards booked a thing regarding nanobot spiders. They carry viruses, vaccine bites.
Let's not get into spiders.
No, I didn't. I've got spiders everywhere.
What was that, Gina?
But I'll tell you what.
But I've heard about animals and stuff being able to pass over the vaccine.
Well, people can shed the jib jab. I'm being careful what I say on your channel. But I've had shedding from the jib jab from my carers.
Oh, well, no.
All 3 times that they've had the jib jab.
I had it of meeting people walking the dog because I was ill the other week.
Yeah, so I've bought something called...
Anybody... Go on.
I've bought something called pine needle tea, and that's arrived today. Somebody said it's disgusting, and I said, so what can I disguise the taste with? Honey or... And somebody said, well, use like neat cordial. Like, you know, neat blackcurrant cordial or something. So we're going to experiment with that later.
Here's an idea for you. Most people have Christmas trees, don't they? This time of the year, real ones. Well, when the Christmas tree's going out, strip all the pine needles off and you'll have a year lifetime supply of them.
I was led to believe as a kid, and I might have been lied to by my convincing dad, that the needles were poisonous.
No, it's pine.
Black seed oil's very good for you as well.
The only thing black seed oil doesn't. Black seed oil. The only thing it doesn't cure is death.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to get.
I don't think anybody. Yeah, I don't think anyone's found a cure for that yet. But maybe in the future that could be controversial as well.
Probably so. Gina was on about something before. What were you on about? Brand YouTube?
Brand YouTube. You can do live streams on it, and you pay $35. I think Lou said it was $35 subscription, so it'll be cheaper in England.
And live stream.
Yeah, it works out at around about 30 quid.
You're not censored. You know, you can say whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah, there's another one as well called Odyssey.
And
funny enough, I've got a channel on both.
What about BitChute?
BitChute as well.
Mm-hmm.
Rumble.
Not heard of that one.
Rumble, you can live stream on Rumble.
You can't live stream on BitChute, I don't think. Or Brand YouTube, but...
No, you can't on Brand YouTube.
You can if you pay a subscription.
Okay.
There you go.
I know a lot of independent journalists that cover the
Everybody wants
London
a piece of money.
I know a lot of the independent journalists that cover like London protests will actually stream it to YouTube and then send it over, I thought, to like things like Brand YouTube and BitChute or
all right, okay.
Like do it that way. But I don't know, I might be wrong. Things are changing all the time, aren't they?
Yeah. I just know you can live streams by paying a subscription. Did it.
Yeah.
Sorry, the problem is that on prescription.
She said she knows that you can because a friend in America pays a subscription for $35.
Yeah.
For Brand YouTube, you see. So.
Well, the other question I've got was regarding to. What can I say? YouTube, people who are on YouTube, they won't move to other platforms because YouTube is so well known. So just make sure that they stay within the guidelines of the community.
But you know the way around it, don't you?
But there are others out there.
But have you seen the way around it?
You don't say anything, or you're talking code.
Right, so
go on.
You basically do the first 5 minutes of a show or first 10 minutes of a show and promote that you're moving over to another platform. You put the link all over, like in the chat, and then like if you've got 50 people in that chat, the majority of them will move across.
Yeah, that's right. I've done that myself many a time. Like,
I think Carl's in the back. Carl Foster. He makes music. Do you know who he is, Grim? Grim? Carl has left a message in the back saying hiya.
Unfortunately, I can't Hey, I think you're breaking up a bit.
There's somebody in the back room.
I'm not sure if anybody else can hear, but
I can hear.
Rasta, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Tell Grim.
I didn't hear who you talk.
Can you hear me, Grim?
Hey, Rasta, it's just me and you. Joanne, I see that you're in the chat. Can you hear me and Rasta? Or Stango? So it's just me and you to host now until he comes back. He'll be back. Yeah?
Yeah. He must have lost a bit of reception or something.
It happens.
Yeah, it could be the signal or connection to the thing.
Or it could just be YouTube not liking what you do.
Yeah. Stango, at the moment, we can't see Grim on our chat at all. He's come off the panel, but I don't know if that's the same for you, Stan. Thank you, Stan. Yeah, everybody watching, hit the like button. It helps Grim's channel and the algorithms.
Definitely.
Thank you, Joe.
I keep forgetting to put that.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Like, share, subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe. Definitely.
Hey, Carl. We've lost Grim at the moment, but don't worry about that. He'll be back, yeah?
Okay. I think my phone's gone funny. It's still blocked up. I have to go back off and on again.
Hi.
I'm here.
Hello. Can you hear us? Grim?
Yep, I can. I could hear you, but you couldn't hear me.
Yeah, got
Carl
it.
said his phone sounded funny, so he's going to come off and come back, I think.
Sounds like it's underwater.
Yeah, my connection dropped out for some unknown reason.
What's going to happen when you got a radio channel and that happens? Sorry.
I don't have a...
I'm just like saying, oh, that's a bit of an issue, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's to do with the amount of bandwidth it needs. Although I've got plenty of bandwidth, it just doesn't like to work sometimes. Stan knows all about these problems I have at times.
Yeah.
Grim.
Hello.
Hiya.
Hiya, mate.
Yeah, how are you anyway? Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. I couldn't see, nothing happened. I wasn't getting the updates, so my apologies.
Yeah, about 20 minutes, half an hour.
Oh dear.
Yeah, schoolboy error that one, Grim.
No, well.
I only saw you, Carl, because you put a message up and it came up saying that there was a message in the background.
Yeah. Well, I thought you'll type a message because I've been there a bit and I thought, right, I'll type here, see if you can, because I thought it might come up on a little symbol then. And then I pressed back and I pulled myself out by accident that time.
And also that if somebody puts in chat, so you get Alison to log on, or like you log on with another account and say, I'm in the back room. I've done that before.
Well, I don't know whether Alison subscribed to Grim or Uncle JJ because I've just gone and sent her a message on Facebook and it wouldn't let you click on it, would it? Wouldn't let you click on the bloody message, mate. I only come in.
What, Grim's link?
It was JJ.
I didn't think you had to be subscribed to many channels to watch them.
No, I don't think you have to. It's just that you couldn't find it on your phone.
No, I think I've opened it to everybody, I think. You know.
Yeah.
We were going to have Grandad on, but unfortunately he's been called out to work, so that's not going to happen. Which,
yeah, that's why I thought I'd just pop in and say hello, because, you know, I never caught you last live stream. Thought I'd come in and give you a little bit of a load now.
Oh, right.
You, Bumblebee?
I appreciate it.
How you, Rasta?
Oh, I'm champion man, yourself?
Yeah, good. So we're all in the same sort of age category.
Can you hear us okay?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I've just been over. Yeah.
Carl, did you get my message in somebody's stream that something arrived? I bought it.
Yeah, your tongue drum.
Yeah, I bought it. I haven't touched it because I've had a bit of a dip. Too much going on. But I did manage to learn to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I was quite impressed.
Oh, I am as well. Yeah, I'm quite impressed.
And I was trying to learn a happy birthday, but each bar slightly changed. And it confused me because I was trying to remember 5522, then it was 5523 or something. And I'm like, hang on a minute. And I was like, you know what?
Numbers like that.
Well, it's got numbers on it, so it's called a tongue drum. No, it's called a tongue drum. It's similar to a pan drum, I think. And if you look at a steel drum, in Jamaica, that they have panels, and it's concave. This is convex, so it's a dome.
Right.
And you have tongues cut out from the edge into the middle, and as you hit them, they make different notes.
Yeah.
And they're actually numbered. But I've only had a little go at it. I think it was maybe Monday morning, and I sat and had a go at it for about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. And after trying to play Happy Birthday for one of the carers that's got a birthday this week. I think her birthday's tomorrow, but I've screwed up because I forgot to play it to her today. But I only practiced it once, and then I had some bad news, and my mood dropped, and I'm like, I just need space. But maybe getting the drum out, because it's like a meditation type musical instrument.
Yeah, you know what you should do, and this isn't practicing my own preaching here, but I should do it as well. But I used to do it when I was learning. If you can get that drum out every day, and even if it's just for 30 seconds, just a little blast, because you'll end up being on it for more than 30 seconds, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But maybe an hour and a half's a bit much at first. If it gives you rage quit, where you just think,
no, it didn't give me rage quit. And to be honest, some other news gave me rage quit, like rage.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to get some sleep. I've been up all night as well. And after the carer had been in, I was like, you know what? I need to de-stress. Oh, let's have a little go at the drum.
I've just been in hospital with my daughter myself. She's bloody so we just last Christmas we was in hospital with her, wasn't we?
Yeah.
I've just had how many hours? 4 or 5 hours in the hospital.
Is she okay, Carl?
She's okay, but her finger's in a terrible way. She's got all eczema stuff on it. It's really stormy.
Eczema.
Never seen anything like just on one finger, but it's all cracked and everything. So she's on to give it steroids. It was a bit of a nightmare to wait and that. I got soaked through waiting outside, and there was a lot.
You had to wait outside.
I did a bit, yeah, because
did Alison go in with her?
No, Alison stayed at home. I took her in, settled her in there, seen she was all right, but I don't think she wanted me in there without the mask and all that. She was getting a bit worried. But no one was saying nothing. She's 21 now.
Oh, okay, so okay. I didn't know if she was young or old.
No, so she doesn't want to dance around cramping the style. And she's all sorted now. She's got a cream and that, but quite stressful, but hopefully it'll all be better. But
how long were you in there just for that? Because that really is something that should be dealt with. 4 hours.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, and it was empty as well. I don't know what they were playing at. It's not like there was only a few people there, mate. And
you've heard what Master One has said from his experiences when he's gone visited that place. When he's gone in as an emergency, even doctors have said to the paramedics, well, why have you brought him in? Protocol states that you take that sort of case in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can't really go against protocol because you're putting a person's life at risk.
With what? With the mask thing?
No. Well, Maria Moon has said it on chat. So, something happens and it repetitively happens. So you need monitoring, you need medication to get out of that state. Got me? I'm not going to say what it is because that's that's up to Master Ron and his wife Maria Moon. Yeah. But it's not a nice thing to see and not a nice thing to experience a loved one like that, trust me. Hey?
I'm just saying hello, fake boy. He's in the chat.
Fake Mike, hi. Grim said his StreamYard might drop out again, and it has. So we'll just carry on. Carl, somebody in chat asked, what instruments does Carl Foster play? And Joanna put guitar. He's brilliant. His wife Alison plays a keyboard, and Carl DJs as well. Sub to them, really good, chilled lives. What's the name of your channel? Is it Positive Audio or Positive Music?
We've got an official artist channel, which is because we're on, we do music on like iTunes and Spotify and all that, which doesn't do any good. But we've got an official artist channel on YouTube. That one's Positive Audio. That's the name of our like band thing, if you want to call it. And of course we've got a Cal Foster channel, which is it's the Positive Audio. There's no way. It's just a topic, isn't it, more or something? It's a bit weird. We can't even get access to him.
There's a lot of feedback, folks.
Is that me, Dak?
I don't know.
We have a real star in the chat. So everybody go over to Fake Mike Real News and subscribe.
Yeah, fantastic
subscriber. Fantastic auditor from this over in the States, and also radio star.
No, that's all right.
Tango, if you like music as well, go sub to a guy called Baz Outdoors. There's 2 channels with that name, but the one that's got like I think about 200 subs, and he plays the guitar live. Actually, he plays the guitar live, and he's learning different songs all the time. Last time I heard was he was learning Casey Chapman. Is it You Got a Fast Car? But Carl and a few others have also joined in and played along. And I've now got a drum, but that will take me. You already subbed to Baz. It would take me a while to join them. I'm getting feedback. Who's got YouTube on?
Yeah. Hiya, Bumblebee. Yeah, do you know what key your drum's in? Because it usually has a root note, so whether it's like an harmonica or something like that, it will be.
It's C. It's either C or D. I'm very strongly thinking it's C.
Yeah, that's pretty standard that for a keyboard or anything. So, yeah, C, that's great. Yeah, so you're pretty much off. If we start jamming in C, it's going to sound in tune because the scale's going to be right, isn't it? But, so you can't go wrong there. Now we know what we're in.
But you don't have to educate me what numbers I'm playing.
You don't have to. You don't even have to think of it in patterns. That's the way I do with guitar. Yeah. Same with Alison. So you don't really. All you have to do is think of it in patterns, and it's going to be similar to any instrument, though, isn't it? It's going to be similar patterns, mate. Yeah. You're still going to be doing patterns. Yeah. So if you can remember everything in pattern formats, like triangle shapes moving across, and because you're in the right scale, you're gonna be off to a T. Now, if you're off to a T, get on that. You're gonna be off to a Bumblebee T. Yeah. So you get yourself in. You know what scale you're in now, mate. So we can start jamming in C. Baz can get his guitar out of go, and he'll make sure he's on a C chords and that, and we'll take it from there, mate. You remember how it works?
I think, Carl, that I'll have to have a little private session first with maybe you and Alison. Because you're on are you on Telegram or Discord? Yeah, you're on Discord, but I don't know if you're on Telegram.
Well, do you know, Bumblebee, the amount of viewers we get might be just 1 or 2 a lot of the time, isn't it? We get a few more,
but it's quite a few more.
It's that quiet. No one's gonna be heavy on you. I mean, we make mistakes all the time.
Well, so can I suggest that you go into Stand Up For Your Rights in Discord and go into the vocal chat in there, because very few people go in there, and you'll be able to practice and jam.
Mm-hmm. Is that did you say on Telegram or Discord? Stand up for you.
That's on Discord. That's yes. It's my
your
Discord channel.
Yeah, I'm already part of that then, aren't I?
Yep.
Like your
Discord? Yes, I'm sure Carl is as well.
Yeah, I think we are, aren't we?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just go in there and you can lock it. Lock it. Not many people to go in there. In fact, I don't think anybody else because I've not really promoted it.
The Open Court Voice, yeah.
Yes, that's right? The one. Yep.
Open Court Voice chat. Okay. Yep. We'll have to do that over between now and New Year, Carl. But at the moment, my bipolar is really hitting me hard. So and I'm trying to get away from daily relentless stress. And it's quite a challenge.
Yeah, it's
the care is just causing me so much stress because it's not the carers, it's the management, but and nothing can be done until January the 4th at least.
That's good.
But I might expose them soon. So
that's a work in progress.
Yeah.
Mm. But I might expose on somebody's channel how I'm being treated.
I will say one thing. We'll say one thing. This has actually turned out a lot better than I ever thought it would, because I wasn't sure what to expect, especially when I found out that Grandad wasn't going to be here. Because I was going to talk about the radio show, but I think it's just great that people can just kick back, relax, and have a chat. About anything, because it's open. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's open. There's no agenda, and sometimes just having that freedom to do something, it helps people in more ways than we actually know at the time, because they can look back and go, "Do you know what? I enjoyed that," or "I'd have done something different. Maybe next time I'll do something different." Maybe we can get Carl to. Do some playing, or if I get brave enough.
I'd love that.
Yeah, if I get brave enough, I can always play the stuff which you've sent over to me.
I'm a bit of a musician as well,
Oh yeah? Oh. What sort? What do you play?
I've got a piano, and I've got a few synthesizers as well, and also guitar and drums.
Awesome.
But I'm not the best on the guitar. I just like getting in the zone. Basically, that's the only way I can describe it. Shut my eyes and just play music.
Well, again, Rasta, as far as I'm concerned, you're more than likely to, more than happy for you to go into the Discord channel, and you can all meet up anytime. It's something which isn't used, and I'll get notification, and so long as everybody is respectful, especially if you've got an audience, no heckling. Leave that to the Grim Reaper. And I don't heckle.
I've never been on Discord, but Gina says she's got a account or something, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just do it. What I'll do is T, can you do me a favour? Would you put the link in the chat for me, if you can find it?
Right.
I daren't open anything up at the moment.
No, I'm going to see how I do it.
Yeah, if you can't, then Carl,
I know how to do a link from YouTube onto a YouTube, if I'm a moderator. Also, I noticed that you've got mods in your chat, so just watch out. There's been a lot of antics lately.
I don't need mods in here.
No, I'm just there was a lot of antics on somebody's channel the other night that we think a rogue mod changed her name to somebody else that was a mod, and then started deleting comments. Hang on. So.
Well, just believe me. It's if I've got mods and I'm the only one in charge, I would see. I see it as a. How can I put this? The highest form of flattery. If they did try to impersonate the Grim Reaper radio show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they were impersonating another moderator on the actual chat panel.
Oh yeah, I
not
know.
the panel on the chat.
It had to be another mod. It would have to be another mod to do that to get the spanner. There's been quite a few things which have been going on other channels, which is one of the reasons why I do want to get this radio up and running, because at the end of the day, no one can do anything if it's recorded.
Yeah. I'm on the Discord on the iPad. How do I get the link up?
If you go to invite at the top.
Yeah.
You should be able to click on that, click on that, and it should come up with the link.
Copy link,
and just throw it in the chat, and then Rasta can pick it up, or whoever.
Can I throw it in the main chat? Because obviously I'm doing this on a different device, but I can only put a link up if I'm moderated. Sorry.
Can you? Oh.
Yeah, you can only put a link up if you're moderated. You can mod me for all of 5 seconds.
The risk of being kicked out.
Put the link up. Hey?
You dropped the marble?
No,
that's not a problem.
Right.
Alison's not well, you know.
See, if you want to be a moderator, you can be a moderator.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm ready to paste the link. Have you?
I just got. Yeah, as soon as I can get into Discord.
Or not? Can anybody see the link in the
I can't see anything in loaded Discord.
No, this is it. You need to
I need to put you as a moderator in chat.
Yeah, put me as a moderator in chat, and I can paste the link.
Oh wait, I see.
And then you can unmoderate me if you wish.
Okay, let me see if I can do that.
Hold on, Stango. Joe, just to get the link up. Yeah,
give me a second. See, I'm not used to YouTube and what it does and what it can't do. So I'm going to load Discord up, and I'll copy and paste it.
I've copied and pasted it, but obviously because if you can see it in the chat.
Joanne, you're right. I don't need moderators. Yeah.
I know.
In the private chat. Is it in there?
No, in the main chat. If you look at 1947, above Stango that has anyone looked at Curious Funny channel, I've put the link in there. If you can see it, you could copy and paste it as you and put it in the main chat. As opposed to
big love, Joanne.
Yeah.
You try to go to Discord, get kicked off, then come back. Because I'm on 2 different devices. I don't know how to do it like all on one device.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Hey?
Yeah. See, it's not a problem. I can't see anything at the moment because my StreamYard froze.
Do you know, Grim, you've got a chat at the bottom here with a little number 1 by it. What's that all about, mate?
Right, the chat down the bottom is a private chat.
And I'm getting a lot of echo.
Was that not?
From where?
Yeah. Shall I press it?
Oh, that's there it is. No, it's somebody's.
So
that's just Grim Reaper's noise.
Yeah, hang on, stay there, Carl.
Yeah.
If you can put it in the private chat, I should be able to pick it up now. I'm in there now.
We'll have to go out a bit, won't you?
Well done, love.
Again, on it.
Well, as I said that.
No.
Grim, sorry. As I said that I've got the Discord link on my iPad. But I'm talking to you on YouTube on my phone. So I don't know how I would get it in there.
If you put it in the...
Do I make sense or not?
She can't.
Well, he can.
I'm on 2 different devices. I don't know how to stay on StreamYard, but it's going to Discord on my phone.
Aye, I know. It's a separate thing.
Let me give Discord loads up and then I'll sort it out.
Okay.
Gina was saying if you could put it into your description of this video,
then people will be able to just link onto it.
Grim, see if you can see this link under Joanna's last comment. I've tried this already, Joanne. So I've just put the link in the main chat again.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into Discord.
Okay, but I've put the main link up. See, only moderators can put a link up usually, and often sometimes a moderator or... Okay, we'll hold it. Is that Rasta with me, or is that
Yeah.
Hey Rasta. We'll have a chat, won't we? Yeah, exactly, Stango. The thing is that sometimes the moderator or the owner can see that link, but it doesn't always work.
I can't see a link.
No, but I'm wondering if Grim can see the link in the chat at 1951. But I know he's focusing on getting in Discord.
Well.
No, I can't.
If you
right,
okay.
No, well, he's...
Carl, if you're listening, I hope Alison feels better. You got booted off, I think, or had to leave. So Rasta, you've got a guitar and a piano?
I've actually got an electric guitar, which I'm not very good on, obviously. I've got 2 acoustic guitars, which I prefer.
Yeah.
Just sing the odd bit of blues and like a bit of Bob Marley out, and not much really. I'm crap. But I've got a piano which I used to walk past every day. Every time I went to the toilet or to the kitchen, I would just have a little bit blast here and there. But since moving, it's been out of tune, and I really miss it. But I've got a synthesizer which is easy to learn how to. It teaches you how to play.
Yeah.
My first song I played. Keyboard. The first song I tried to play, learned how to play, is that Fur-Release.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Fur-Release.
Well, I can play that, and I can play a bit like jazzy type stuff, and just like, I don't know, classically type stuff, you know. And
I think I'm going to end up getting my drum out later. I'm tempted to get it out now.
I've got a set of drums in the shed, which I've got no room to set up in the house. So I've got them out of the skip.
Welcome back, Carl.
Yeah, welcome back, me. Thank you. Yeah, I went.
Hello, Carl.
Oh, it's gone again. Come back, Carl. There you are. Couldn't hear you that time. Yeah, your bubble was
I don't know what's going on.
I can't hear him.
Try come out of StreamYard and come back completely in again, Carl.
I'm back again. Phone's full of bugs, guys. It's absolutely riddled with bugs. Yeah. Threw me out, threw me back in. I think it's this phone's full of viruses or something, just as a mind of its own. And then next minute it's flitting all over the place, popping up screens, doing all sorts of stuff. And you're in the middle of nowhere.
What is... I can hear you, but can anybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Grim. Grim, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Hello, Grim. Can you hear?
Right. Right, listen, I don't think you can hear me, can you?
Carl, we can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me?
We can hear you. I think Grim can't hear us. So I've just put in chat, hello, we hear you. Grim. Carl, in the chat, Dango has put Carl Foster. Did we talk about binaural beats a while back on Discord?
Is it, what's his name again? Sorry, Beat Bumblebee.
Sango.
Yeah, we did actually. Yeah, we had a little talk about it. Yeah, that's the Carl Foster. That's all right. Yeah, I'm the one who does the binaural beats and that soundscapes and that I was saying.
I'm also a DJ as well.
Awesome.
I've got about 3,000 records.
Yeah, I got loads myself. So what's your flavours? What you like? All sorts, is it, or has it got your specific style?
Just all sorts. Like I've got things. Yeah. I've got like old-fashioned 78s. I've got nothing to play them on, like, but up till like a couple of years ago, Gina bought us a Bob Marley album, the last one on vinyl, and Mr. Simmery. That was a recent one. And
there's a good website, right, called Discogs. Have you heard of that one?
I'm not sure. Maybe.
Right, get your albums out, right, and type the catalogue numbers into this Discogs. So it's Discogs, like discography, and you get your catalogue numbers in there, mate. You can play all the records without listening, and you can also, say getting them out, find out where your tracks are. It tells you the value of them, the condition. You can log them all. It's bloody brilliant, mate. Just for putting your name. You can sell them from there if you want to, or you can get some really good buys on there. Yeah, so
that's exactly what I need. That's what I've been needing for years.
Oh, mate, I've been on YouTube and I've even got them record collective books. The record vinyl where you have the year of what to all the way and what have you. But this is the best.
I need to drink after trying to sort this out.
Yeah. Yeah, type that Discord thing, Master. You'll love it, mate. It gives you so much information. It's unbelievable.
I've got 2 copies of the first Rolling Stones album.
Yeah, get the typed in, see what they're worth, and some of them are reissues. Yeah, it might be a different person. Is it? Yeah. Jesus.
Okay, I believe the Discord link is now up.
Yeah, I sold a lot of mine ages ago on eBay. Too cheap and stuff, but
I can save it. I don't know, to see if I can copy it. Yeah.
Right, listen, I only popped in to say, Alison, tell Joanne, thank you for them lovely comments, and I only popped in to say hello. And Alison's not very well, so I'll go and see. She's all right. Your stomach's terrible, isn't it? Listen, I'm going to get going, guys. Thanks for that. I might pop back in a bit, if you're still on.
Cheers a lot, Al, for that advice. That's mint.
It's a really good place, mate. It's and you get loads of information. It's really good. It's just for records and CDs as well. So it's not like typing into Google or eBay or nothing. You really find the nitty-gritty there, mate. It's good talking to you, Rasta, mate. Yeah, it's good talking to you. Catch you again soon. Yeah, big love, mate. Take care, Grim. Is Bit Bumblebee gone, yeah? I'll tell her, said to see you later, guys.
I was going to say, I've got a channel if you want to check it out, like a YouTube channel.
Yeah, put it. Can you, hang on, can we write it down?
It's just Rastaman Ralph.
Rastaman Ralph.
Aye.
Right, so write it down now, mate, I'll find that.
If you subscribe, I'll subscribe you back, Yeah,
will do, mate. Rastaman Ralph. Man. I'll get on that in a minute, my mate. Bumblebee's been kicked out, so listen, I'll catch you in a bit. Might be back on in a bit, mate. I'll see you soon anyway.
All right. Catch you in a bit, man.
Yeah. Bye now, bye.
See ya. So, who's on now? Is there anybody else on with me? Grim.
I am.
Grim, not there.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, you're there. Ah, it's a bit.
Yeah, can you hear me all right, though?
It's a bit crappy connection. Right?
Muffled.
Ah, that's all right now. No, it's just like it, you know.
Yeah.
But it could be my phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like
I'm having problems with.
I can't. Your sound's just gone off. I heard I'm having problems with and that's it. So you're having problems. But what I was going to say was that if you can hear us, I've got a problem with my phone. It switches off on 40-odd% battery, and it was on 100 when I started, and now it's on 43. So it's probably going to cut off 42 now, even though the charger's plugged into it. It's going down, and it's going to switch the phone off any second probably. So if it cuts up, yes, I sing. But I do sing, yeah. I love a bit of singing. I like to sing a bit of Bob Marley.
Hello?
Hello. Are you there?
I'm here.
Yeah.
Mrs. BB8's in the chat.
My drum, did you hear it?
Yeah.
Did you hear my drum?
Yeah. I actually watch a channel on YouTube, kind of thing.
Very relaxing type, isn't it?
Mhm. Proper meditating stuff, like, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if I can play anything.
It doesn't matter. Just shut your eyes and let it flow.
Yeah, I bet Carl would love to be on here right now.
No, I'm saying if you just shut your eyes and just start tapping about, something will come along, you know, without even thinking about it.
Anybody recognise it? Anybody recognise it?
So if anybody recognises it, can you say so in the chat, because T is playing a song or a tune and I have no idea what it is, because I'm tone deaf. Imagine I'm deaf actually.
Oh, unfortunately.
Do you know, I recognise the tune, but I don't know it. What it's called, it could be anything.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Yeah, that's the one. Yep, you get the point. Yes.
Yes,
we have our own Twinkle.
I was actually panicking as well, which didn't help. I was like, no, I'm not going to listen to Grim a minute. Just like, right, next number is like this. Yeah?
I've heard of painting by numbers.
Panic.
I've heard of painting by numbers, but like, never music by numbers.
But it's like a diamond. Got things like in this book called like Whitewasher and Three Bears. There's a Christmas song which I've got to learn, but things like Kang Ding Love Song. And I haven't a clue what these songs are. How Rare the Moon. Do you know what I mean? Don't Hide Now. So I don't know where to get some more music that is actually familiar to play. I think in this little book that I've got, there's 3 songs that I actually know. Yeah, 3.
I say don't
Well,
bother, don't bother going
go with the flow. Go with the flow because
feel it.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, that's much better. You're right there, Grim. You sound like you breathe a bit heavy.
Carl Foster, get your bum on here.
That's because I probably am.
Yeah, Carl, come on 9. Come on.
Who do you want online?
Carl Foster.
Carl, I'll put the link out again just in case. I said the system works. There we go.
I did try to learn another song, but I wasn't too successful because it's quite a hard one because you've got it 2 things at one time.
That's a good one.
If there's anybody who hasn't pressed the like button, Joanne says press it.
I don't know how to do it while I'm in the chat. Like, while I'm on, so I'm through StreamYard, not YouTube.
It's the same.
All I can see is comments, because I'm on the phone.
Does anybody recognise that in chat?
Not really. Not a fan.
No, it's only a few bars. Sorry?
I thought I missed half of it. Sorry.
I'll have another
Talk about Bart, I'm going to go to mine.
That's one. Wait a minute. I'm lost.
You're trying too hard, I think. Try not trying. I know it sounds ridiculous.
I suffer anxiety.
No, just couldn't try to do anything and it'll come to you.
Happy birthday to
you. Cheers.
Yeah, that was organised it. But this is quite a new thing to me, and I've only played music last time when I was about 13, 14 with a keyboard. Never played a drum. Never ever played a drum.
I wouldn't class that as a drum, really.
Hey?
It's more of a. It's closer to a piano than a drum. In my eyes, you just play it.
It's like got keys on it. I get what you mean, but you use it or hammers, or you can use like little things on your fingers.
Mhm.
But when I put the things on the fingers, they felt quite restrictive. So again, I need to talk to Carl about it.
Right.
I don't know whether Carl's around.
So I used to bass with a penny whistle and find Scarborough Fair quite easy to play. Thank you. I'll look up Scarborough Fair.
I've just remembered that I'm quite good on the harmonica as well.
Ah, you're quite good on the harmonica.
Mhm.
Baz has just bought a harmonica as well. Baz Outdoors.
Yeah, no, I listened to him. Yes. Was it on Anne-Marie's live or something? I think he was playing. One of them.
No, Baz Outdoors has got his own channel as well. Have you subbed?
Oh no, but he was up on on this, like in the
Bing bong, your plane will arrive. Sorry.
You just reminded us I need a bong.
I just had a go at the keys and it just sounded like this. Bing bong, your plane will be departing from. Listen.
Oh, I thought you were going to say bing bong Avon's calling.
Your plane will be departing from gate 4 to Alicante. Does it not sound like that?
No.
Doesn't it?
Can't really hear that. It's really muffled.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
It does sound like, like, hang on. Your plane will depart from gate 4.
I've never been to an airport, so I wouldn't know.
You get announcements. Hang on. Order yellow label, reduced for sale goods are at aisle 12. Every little counts.
Get you like.
Your luggage has been escorted to another country.
Hang on. Your luggage has been thrown out the back door while we were flying
Whoever
over
the
Spain.
old friend is backstage, put something in the private chat.
Who?
Gina, did you like that one? Hang on, I'll do it again.
Who's the old friend?
Your luggage has been departed out the back door whilst we've been flying over Spain.
Just to get bloody.
I don't know if it's the same keys. I know that I kept saying to Baz like play Three Blind Mice. It was the first thing that Joanne in chat. It was the first thing that I learned on the recorder when I was age 6. I'm now almost 50, but I don't know. Is it the same? No, it's the same. Wrong notes. Yeah.
Maybe a bit higher pitch.
Higher pitch.
Same note, but higher pitch.
I got a keyboard from 7 and learnt myself how to play Living the Free by Bananarama.
Well, you know what?
She got a keyboard. Huh?
Yeah, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing, Joanne. I'm going to have to look up some music specifically for this type of drum. Because because you don't know, well, you can, if you look into it deeply, you can look out what tongue that is labelled 1 relates to what key, and then obviously you can go by reading music, but there's only so many keys.
You could just play a bit of techno on it.
Techno.
Move your hands quickly. Well, give it a shot.
Sorry?
Just give it a shot. Like, keep yeah.
Like that?
Aye, just loads.
Yeah.
No.
So,
no, not that one, no.
So Grim,
like,
what did you think to my happy birthday? It was a bit poor, wasn't it?
It's just like do 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 do. You know, just little rhythms like that. You know.
Yeah. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is. And I bet
sounded good.
Under pressure.
You like my Twinkle Twinkle?
Well, my phone is getting very close to switching off because
oh dear,
the battery's on 31% and
it
it normally switches off on about 40. But
nice to chat with you, Rasta. If you get cut off, yeah.
I was gonna say I'm gonna switch off before I get cut off anyway. I'll just say I've enjoyed chatting with all of you. Like, it's been a really nice experience. And
stick it on my phone so you can listen to them.
Yeah, Gina says she's going to put it on so I can listen to it anyway. So
Joanne, I've got it.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Three blind mice.
Rasta, can I just say it's been a pleasure, my friend. And if your phone's charged up later, don't forget to nip into Discord if you haven't done it already.
Okay.
All right. Now.
Nice to speak to you and meet you, Rasta. Nice to share an interest. Yeah, been lovely to talk to you.
Well, if you want to, I'm going to be doing some live streaming anyway, so if you want to subscribe to us, you'll get notified, you know.
You've got a link that Grim can put up. Only Grim can put links up, you see.
Okay, you probably can, yeah.
If you put your link in the back room, Grim could copy and paste it and then put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Does that work for you, Grim?
It certainly does.
If I can do that.
All right. Right.
I don't know.
An old. Can I just introduce the guest, our honoured guest, an old friend. Is that you, God, Mr. Ben? Hello, sir.
Ben.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah.
No. Look above you, sir, and you'll see who I am.
Yes,
I'm a Grim Reaper.
It was the voice. It's the voice that got me, and I was just like, I know that bloody voice. I'm subbing
to him. Yeah, well, I'm now totally independent, my friend.
Yeah.
And we're me and a couple of friends. What have I got coming back? Whoever's recording this, I don't mind, but it's starting to come back on me. Right. Yeah, I decided to go independent, and I wanted a voice for everybody where there is no restrictions put on you, and so you can talk about whatever you want within reason. The only rule is that you're respectful to everybody.
Yep.
And we're going to be launching a Grim Reaper radio show on the Grim Reaper radio show.com as soon as possible. We sorted out a few teething issues. The only way you're going to be able to listen to it is by going through the website.
Yeah, it's good, mate.
But we're going to be doing if you like podcasts, it's going to be, I suppose, but conversations via Skype. And if we've got two different views, which you never know, we might do, we're going to have a proper formal debate. And the best of it is, no trolls allowed. Because only I can let people in.
No, that's a lot better, mate.
So, I don't do shit shows. Pardon my French. I only do what's right for everybody. And I am totally fed up to the backteeth of schoolyard politics.
Yeah.
I don't get involved. I have my own opinion, but I can't put my opinion out.
Grim, I'm going to jump
out. All right,
out.
Steve, thank you so much. And by the way,
thank you for the platform and the chat, and you boosted me because I wouldn't have got my drum out. You know why.
Well, there's no comment about that one, you know what I mean? Yeah, I do. Yeah, well, you know where I am. All right, if you need any help later. All right, take care.
I'll have a chat a bit later to you. Take care, bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, mate. Yeah, no, I haven't spoken to you for bloody ages, mate.
Yeah, that's true, yes.
That's why I thought I'd better pop up and see how you're doing.
Well, I'm doing the same as I was before. It's just that I've got no master, so to speak. I've got a great group of people behind me. We're hoping to be able to take the radio through syndication over into the States, and we're also going to through affiliation get some of the radio stations that are over there broadcast over here as well. So, well, we've got 24 hours a day to fill up, and I don't particularly want an auto DJ on all the time.
But it sounds interesting.
It should be.
Yeah.
Because I actually believe that everyone has got a right to be heard. And there needs to be a platform for a voice.
Yeah.
And for people to say what they want. There's so many things that we can discuss, even away from auditing. We were talking earlier regarding the way that the establishment treats people with disabilities. We touched on the way that people see people with blue badges, and they stereotype people in their own mind, don't see hidden disabilities. Carers that are invisible to everybody.
That's it.
And you don't realise the carers, there's all sorts of things we can talk about. We can be political.
That's it, mate. No, that sounds good, and it's just one of those ones, mate. You need me to pop on at any point and stuff. I would.
Like, share, and subscribe, as you say. I don't really mind. You'll see it. You'll see on the channel a few things that have been put together to highlight the sort of things that we're doing. We're getting closer, but I don't understand these things. There's something in the background that's stopping us from publishing the website, and that's all that's stopping us, really, at the moment. I can't do lives because I can't connect anything direct at the moment. So that's another slight problem. But the other thing we will be doing is a first, looking at doing live phone-ins so that people can ask questions to the panel, which will be recorded. And if anybody starts being obnoxious, disrespectful, then apart from the call being cut off, they don't want to fall foul of the Grim Reaper. You know what I mean?
No.
But no, what have you been up to anyway, man? That's what I've been up to. What have you been up to?
Nothing but everything falling around us kind of style. I've had children with COVID. I've had a wife with a dippy heart once again. And she's also got a diagnosis as well on top of obviously her heart issues.
Oops.
So it's taken a few years to actually get. Well, it's taken about 5 years to actually get a diagnosis. We've finally got a diagnosis for the wife now. So, which gives us some answers, because obviously her body just feels like, well, she's only 35 years old, but she says, I feel like I'm bloody 70 years old with the way her joints and everything are gone. So yeah, she's got severe arthritis already set in her body already, that they've already said, and fibromyalgia as well she's got on top of that. And then obviously the heart issue that she's got. I've got, what else has been going on? I've got one child going up for an operation some point in January. They haven't told me yet. It's just basically a spur of the moment. He's got to go and have a new tube fitted in his stomach.
Yeah.
But yeah, apart from that, mate, not a lot. We're just been getting ready for Christmas. The wonderful wife's out already. She's gone out shopping this evening.
Oh, left you with the kids.
Left me with the kids and left me with a neighbour's child as well.
Oh, how nice.
The
I don't know. Yeah, it is a while, but we do need to catch up. I left a few good friends behind. Let's say there's always collateral damage when you make the right decision.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but come and join the Discord group. You can always contact me that way through in a message, and you can give us a call anytime. We'll have a private chat and a catch up.
Yeah, I've still got you on the me inbox on there.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime. You know that.
Yeah, I know you're always helpful, especially when I'm feeling low or whatever. You always used to pick me up.
Well, one tries. It's difficult sometimes. Sometimes I forget myself and I go off on a tangent. But I do that a lot. Just ask Stangu. He knows that. Right, I've been doing this for just over 2 hours, folks. And I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning again, so I'm feeling a little bit tired. I wasn't expecting to be on this long, I've got to be honest, but we've had a great panel, some fantastic comments coming through and people connecting in the chat, which is great. We've had no fallouts, which is amazing for a live. We've had no derogatory remarks. I think it's great. Love it.
Yeah, that's the first thing I checked.
Sorry, mate?
I said that was the first thing I checked when I come on here.
See what was going on in the chat? Yeah. Well, the only thing which has sort of been pointed out to me is that apart from the fact that no one can post links and only I can, which I didn't realise because I'm new to this, is I haven't got any mods.
Yeah.
But why do I need mods? That was the question to me.
Yeah,
why?
Well, you need mods just in case you get a load of crap online.
I'll just kick them.
Sometimes it saves you with that. So if you're having a little debate with a panel on, it saves you dealing with it. A mod can deal with that. And then you've always got somebody who actually can post a link for you.
Well, there is that. But do you know what? I got this feeling that some of the people in the chat would actually deal with any trolls. Taras Stangu, thank you for joining. It's always a pleasure. You know that. And hopefully we'll chat again soon when you get your mic sorted out. Enjoy your gaming. But yeah. Well, I don't know. I'll think about it. If I get that big that I need to have mods, this really is just going to be for having a social chat and also making sure that people connect, which is the most important thing. I don't do politics, not on YouTube. I don't do crap. I don't do school ground politics. Not interested. Don't care. Let's move on. Let's look forward. But I just want to thank everybody for taking part and enjoying. It's been fantastic. Thank you very much, and much respect to you all. Ben, I'm going to go. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming on. And
now give it a mate. I'll be popping in. Don't you worry.
Yeah, I don't know how often I'll be doing these things, but you're welcome anytime, mate. As I said, my sleeping habit is same as it always was. That was a song, I think, or is a song, but it's not changed.
Mine's all over the place at the minute as well, mate. I'm like 2-3 o'clock in the bloody morning, and it's just all over the place.
That's the best time to do any work for me. Right, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you so much, folks, for joining. I really do appreciate it. I'm not going to get a strike this time. Sorry,
a marker.
What do you call it? Notification of copyright because I've not played any music. But I'll see you again soon, folks. Thank you very much. And that's it. I'm out. Grim Reaper's disappearing for a while. Bye now. I was only joking. I haven't hit the button yet.